my 7th graders. So today will be the last mission 4 of rational numbers, and we are going to talk about dividing fractions. So under dividing fractions lesson, the assignment you're supposed to complete will be also dividing fractions worksheet. And let's go ahead and begin with the first vocab word here, reciprocal. So what is reciprocal? Reciprocal is when we have given fraction and we flip the fraction numbers. So in order to write the reciprocal of those given examples, we just need to flip the numbers, or we need to flip the denominator and numerator. So let's do that. If I have given 3/8, the reciprocal fraction will be 8 over 3. So look at this. I'm just flipping those two numbers. If I have 9/8, then the reciprocal will be 8/9. If I have 7, now remember, if every time when we have given a whole number is the same as over 1, so the reciprocal will be 1 over 7. If I have given 1 over 10, then the reciprocal will be 10 over 1. If I have given 2 and 2/3, one thing here is to make this improper fraction and then flip the numbers. So 2 times 3 is 6 plus 2, we have 8 over 3, and the reciprocal of 8 over 3 improper fraction will be 3/8. Last example similar to those is 4 and 1/2. So as an improper fraction, this will be 4 times 2, 8 plus 1, 9 over 2, and the reciprocal is 2 over 9. Easy, right? So every time we talk about the reciprocal fraction, that's what we need to do. We need to flip the numbers to get the reciprocal type of the fraction. Why do we study that? Why do we talk about this? Because when we divide fractions, what we need to do is we need to find the reciprocal of the second fraction given in the problem. So here's what I'm talking about. If we divide 5/9 divided by 2/3, in order to calculate this and finish the example, you have to write this down. So we're gonna copy the first fraction, 5 over 9. Then we change the division sign into multiplication sign. And then this second fraction, we are going to flip the numbers and make it reciprocal. So it will be 3 over 2. So now from division we're changing to multiplication, and we just finished multiplication lesson, so we know how to multiply fractions, and we multiply the top numbers. 5 times 3, 15, and then we multiply the bottom. 9 times 2, 18. 15/18, both of those are divisible by 3, so we can simplify. Sorry about that. So that will be the final answer here, 5/6. And I will hold on for a second and we'll show you the next example. Alright, so here is my next example. We have 5 over 6 divided by 7 over 9. And we said we're going to copy the first fraction, 5 over 6. Then we change the sign to multiplication. And then we flip those two numbers. So 9 over 7. And we are ready to solve this problem. 5 times 9 is 45. 6 times 7 is 42. 45 over 42, both of those are divisible by what number? Let me think about it. Actually, I can't think about any number that both of them will be divisible by. So the conclusion will be that this is just improper fraction, and we can simplify to 1 over 3 over 42. And this 3 over 42 could be simplified to 1 over, so this is divisible by 3, this is also divisible by 3, will give us 14/1 and 1/14 final answer. But even though if you just simplify up to this part, that will be okay too. Alright, next example, 4/5 divided by 2. So again, every time we have a whole number, make sure you put the denominator of 1, and we will begin with the first fraction, 5 over 5. Then we will change the sign to multiplication, and then we're going to flip those two numbers. So it's going to be 1 over 2, which is equal to 4 times 1 is 4, 5 times 2 is 10. Both are even numbers, which mean divisible by 2. So if we divide by 2, we will simplify to 2/5, and that will be my final answer here. Alright, very good. So if you need to pause the video and go over the examples, feel free to do so. You are the controller of the button, and I'm moving forward. Okay, so we have just a few quick examples on the back side as the last few for today, and once we finish them, then you will be ready to begin your practice with the worksheet. So, next example. Mixed number we can't just copy and begin with. What we need to do is to convert to improper fraction. So 5 times 3 plus 2 is 17 over 3 times, flip the numbers, 5 over 3. 17 times 5 will be 85, and 3 times 3 is 6. 85 over 6. So now we can simplify this. How many times 6 goes into 85? This will be 10, 13 times. 13, actually 14 times 14. And 6 times 14 will give us 84. So 14 and 1/6 will be the simplest form. Next example, we have two mixed numbers, so both of them will convert to improper fractions, and then we'll do the multiplication. So be careful here. First thing, let's convert those to improper fractions, and when we have both of them improper, we need to keep the division sign for this moment. So 8 times 4 plus 3. 8 times 4 is 32 plus 3. We have 35 over 4. Now, I keep the sign because I'm not flipping anything yet. So 2 times 8 is 16 plus 5 will give us 21 over 8. Now this will be equal to, so now we're going to change the sign. Copy the first fraction 35 over 4, then times, and also flip the numbers, 8 over 21. So just because I want to do this calculation quickly instead of in my head, I'm going to use quickly the calculator. 35 times 8 will give me 280 here, and 4 times 21 will be 84. So 280 divided by 84, we get that will be equal to 3, and let's calculate 3 times 84 is 252. So 252, the difference will be 28. And we can actually keep simplifying here. 28 divided by, oops, sorry. Let's do it again. So 28 divided by 84, and as a fraction will be 1/3. So this will be 3 and 1/3 if you simplify all the way to the end. But my goal is to make sure that you guys understand this process. Okay, so even if you have some trouble simplifying all the numbers all the way to the end, I want to make sure you understand that when we divide two mixed numbers, first thing is to convert them to improper fractions by keeping the division sign, and then we change to multiplication and the reciprocal number of the second fraction in order to complete the solution. Okay, two more quick ones. If you want to try this one, I would say try it on your own. Maybe pause the video for a few seconds. It's very quick one to go. You don't need any calculators or anything like that. So go ahead and do it and then check with me. Alright, so welcome back. 9/2 divided by 3 over 2. We have 9 over 2 times 2 over 3 when we flip those. So 18 over 6. 18 over 6 is 3. I hope everybody got this answer correct. Next example, we have 4 times 2 plus 1, which is 9 over 2, divided by 1 times 4 plus 1 will be 5 over 4. Now check this division sign. Make sure you still have that division sign over here. And then we're going to multiplication by flipping this 4 over 5. So that will be equal to 36 over 10, which is 18 over 5, and that will be equal to 3 and 3/5. Final answer. Awesome. Thank you very much for watching the video. Make sure you have saved your questions for me during class time. We will do some practice examples together, and make your comments under the discussion board. Have a great day, everybody.